confused. The snap's been reversed, Peter and MJ are finally together, but Far From Home was a wild ride. Also, why was it released on a Tuesday? Who knows? The first half of this movie is unlike any other Marvel movie that I've seen before. It's weirdly domestic, almost veering into rom-com territory. There are random jokes, the movie is slow-paced and relaxed, and everyone is freaking out over trivial things. It seems like random scenes were inserted into the movie just for laughs, which is a little out of step for Marvel. And then, suddenly, the second half is dark and full of angst.
What just happened?
It's probably because the true villain isn't revealed until halfway through, leaving the first half of the movie feeling unmoored and disorienting. Is it weird? Yeah. Does it make the movie bad? No. Overall, the movie's plot is straightforward, even if it doesn't get rolling for a while. It was well put together, although it feels like they tried a little too hard to make it link into the larger universe. I'm terrified of this villain, even though no one can live up to Killmonger's legacy.
Tech is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
Tom Holland is wonderful as always, and he really brings Peter's pain, anger, sadness, and frustration to life. I feel like Jacob Batalon's Ned got pushed to the side this time around, especially with Mysterio, Happy, MJ, and Aunt May all taking up portions of screen time.
Who are you? I work with Spider-Man. You work for Spider-Man? I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man.
And for the amount of plot centered around MJ, Zendaya doesn't show up for much more than she did in Homecoming.
MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Basically, MJ becomes love interest / sidekick while Ned gets demoted to best friend. Honestly, this is Zendaya we're talking about. She deserved a little more.
You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not right.
I'm messing with you. You look pretty too.
I also found the fight sequences to be a bit off. Maybe it's because Peter isn't fighting another person, but the battles fell a little flat. Now that I think about it, there wasn't a single scene of actual hand-to-hand combat in the entire movie, and it made me a little sad. Despite my worst fears, I wasn't buried under a torrent of sadness over Tony Stark's death at every turn.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
I'm glad that they didn't hit those pressure points just for the sake of eliciting a reaction and kept it a little more subtle. I'm also glad that they finally made the effort to clear up some details about the snap, because everyone's been really confused about that. I also couldn't really understand why the movie was layered with this slightly over-the-top background music. It was kind of killing the vibe, and it felt a little too cheesy. Oh, make sure you don't miss the post and post-credit scenes in this one. They are actually so important. Overall, I enjoyed Far From Home. The change in tone from beginning to end was abrupt and caught me a bit off guard, but I liked both sides of it. But I'm glad that we got another freestanding Spider-Man movie that isn't too tightly wound into the greater Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Stop watching, because there's some serious spoilers about to come up.
The memorial slideshow at the beginning was just too much for me. I thought I was gonna die like right then. But why were there scenes in the trailer that were not included in the movie?
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs. What? I'm kidding, look.
Even dead, I'm the hero. Why is this the best Tony Stark legacy ever?
Oh my god.
Also, J. Jonah Jameson? What? So Mysterio didn't come through the multiverse, but is there a way to go through the multiverse? But how was Mysterio planning on becoming the next Iron Man when he has no real superpowers? Like, what would he have done against Thanos? Hit him with a drone? Also, how dare he he rant against Tony? Is he trying to become the most hated supervillain, like, overnight? How could he just leak Peter's identity like that? What a... Wow. That... No. Not okay.